Greetings, captains, commanders, pilots, and those in between. Um, my mouse misclicked this morning. Yes, I may or may not have just bought the ton. Think that's how you pronounce it. I am sure Popo will correct me. Um, but yes, she fell into my port this morning. Uh, within minutes of me waking up, this case I've got to have her. I will get her eventually on the NA as well because yeah, these two are the Issei and the tonic have got to be purchased because there's a little bit of everything for me. I love my battleships. Well, this is a cruiser, but the Issei is a battleship. But I like the Megami, which is she's based on. So between the pair of them, they're ships I really like and I enjoy playing. But they've got the second half of my heart is at the back with the aircraft. So between my CV love and my battleship love and my I like the Japanese ships in total. I think most of my ships are Japanese, but I like the setup, and I have been out on her once in co-op, and we'll change that quickly because we'll try a random battle. Um, I like it altogether. Let's have a look at her. Right, what is she? Well, she's Megami front with an aircraft carrier deck. But not quite an aircraft carrier as such, just catapults and an auto feed loader thing that puts them on the catapults. What equipment do I have? Well, what we have on her, well, this is my setup. But what you have is the Megami's 203s. Then you've got torpedoes as well, which are the Megami ones, don't forget. You get two sets, two on each side. I'll say two sets on each side. That's four sets of torpedo launchers. You get a 15.7 km range. The torpedoes are 10k, 68 knots. Perfectly good, normal ones. The planes are quite well protected at 1670 hit points. They do a respective speed of 155 knots. You get four in the squadron. That's four attacking because there's only one squadron attacks. You don't have any spares. One four attack. They go back to the ship once they finish their attack. They carry Type 5 torpedoes, which are two on each plane. Maximum of 3,100. And I'll read that. Not 613 or 3,000 damage per torpedo. That's 3,182 damage per torpedo. And there's four on the deck, four on the squadron, four in the flight. So it's only ones you get. But they only do 3,182. So they tickle. But they've got quite a good flooding chance, especially when you've got the added flags. So you are predominantly, you will find that you will get a few more floods. The good detectability at 6.7 km. It's not too bad. But the restoration time is the thing on these. They're 180 seconds, which if my mediocre maths works that out as 3 minutes. In a 5-minute battle, you'll get one off. Note to self. They are an auxiliary, not a main source of damage. But they're also very useful for spotting. They're also very useful for getting at those pesky little something or others behind the island. But the aircraft are quite good. They're not too bad. And of course, you've got your normal propulsion module, 35 knots, or 35.5 knots. You have a heel hydro or def AA. I went for the hydro because, well, I have a problem with torpedoes. Some people go for def AA because with these around, there will be a few more planes in the sky. You might get your defensive AA expert. But yeah, they turned up. They're around the wrong way for me, so I always have the heel on a T. I've had to swap them over. I do love that button. And I may or may not have, yeah, it's Isoroku Yamamoto as captain. Simple, normal cruiser skills for him. Because Japanese cruisers, most of them have torpedoes, so I went in for a torpedo build. I love my 10k torps. A lot of other people will go for IFHE, yada yada yada. Everybody's build is their own personal requirement for their playstyle. This is my playstyle. So that's my next one I'm getting, this last stand. Because I went out, she lost her rudder. I will be getting that next. But yeah, so comes with their own camouflage, which I have forgotten to change. Because I have Yamamoto, I can do the 2 colours. And I can't stand the green, so I always go with the blue. Signals, I just hit the average ones, took out the speed and added those 2. Makes a slight bit of difference. Yeah, I have det flag on. She does detonate easily. I have been informed. Well, the Megami does, so yeah. So anyway, let's have a look at her armor layout quickly. Yes, there is 25 plating at the front, 27 on the deck, 27, 27, 27. Apart from this bit here, which is 25, and probably this bit here, which is also 25, but it's 27, which is respectable. I'd have expected more on this deck, but nah, there's our torpedo tubes. They're aft, so you don't get a forward firing solution, you only get aft firing. Okay, we from the side and to the rear. We can cope with that. Right, let's knock off some layers and find we've got quite a heavily armoured citadel. Respectable for a cruiser, don't forget. This is a cruiser. Take the top knot off and we see the citadel in all its glory. Deep water torpedoes love these. But yeah, you've got respectable, pretty much the same as the Megami, I think. But I don't have her in port at the moment. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's not too bad. You've got the 4 turrets up the front with the most awkward of firing angles for these 2. But these 2 are the normal. But these, couldn't they have? Never mind. The Japanese, I would have had that higher up, but and have them say as far as over. So you've got 3 firing. But there you go. It's the way it's been designed. This is the way it's happening. It's okay. It works, sort of. But yeah. So I like her. Well, I got her. Oh, sorry, my mouse misclicked. Yes, that's the one. Yes, we'll go with that. My mouse misclicked. So, I think that's about right. We'll just have a look at her in the armory because you have several packages you can look at when you go into featured. Yes, we'll do with that. As you can see, Donne. You have 3 1, 2, 3 packages. A basic pack, which just gives you the ship, the captain, and a port stop pretty much. We also get the you get the tonic, commander, port stop, and combat mission. That goes for 30 days, from what I remember. So yeah, and that was 11,300. Yeah, I got her as well. I think that was probably the better buy. I don't know whether it all depends on whether you want all the added extras for these 2. 10-point captain is nice if you haven't got a lot of captains, but I've got Isaraku Yamamoto who's already built for cruisers, so I just stuck him in. He was no problem. Oh, there's another thing about this patch. Premium containers. Check them out because some of the containers will have the collection items from things you haven't collected, and you can get them in the premium shop now. Wait, in the armory, should I say. So yeah, that's all on the side here. Check it out. Look at it. Naval community research points have changed. You know, your not research points, your recruitment points. These have all changed this patch. So have a look, check them out, and I'm sure we'll have a look at them on stream later. Anywho, we need to get this ship out into the open sea and see what we can see. And what can we do? I must admit, when I saw this last night on the NA server, I just sort of went, mine. Yes, my mouse automatically did it all on itself. Honestly, it did. And we were going straight in, which is cool. Like a bit of straight in. Right, what we got? We have. I'm the only Tony. Ah, they have an Issei. They have an Issei. Oh, it's Tony. We don't have an Issei, but so I think the matchmaker's starting to balance these out a little bit, I think. So that's cool. Perhaps they've got a slightly different weight. But no aircraft carriers. But then again, that's not surprising. Okay, let's go.
Morning, men. Start at 10, stand the boy and back again.
Standard battle. I could really have not done with a standard battle.
Good luck, everyone. Try not to suck.
Alright, I'm not going to worry about plotting my course at the moment because I've got 3 minutes to wait for this to load up. So for the first 3 minutes of the battle, I should be just checking out where everybody is. Can I shoot anyone? Can I drop any ship-launched torpedoes? You know, what can I do? Where are we? Number 3. See what I mean about aft style, Mogami style? But you get two of them per side, which isn't so bad, actually. And then goes the number 4 for the torpedo bombers. I wondered why on the Issei it been put to number 4, not number 3, and then I realised when I got this, of course, number 3 is the torpedoes for the cruisers and for everything else, for that matter. So yeah, putting it on the number 4 is an obvious thing. But as you say, I've still got quite a bit of time before that all loads up. But my torpedoes are loaded. Remember, I do have Yamamoto on this, and it is torpedo spec'd. So that's why I've got it down to 63 seconds, I think. Yes, it's just over the minute anyway. So where are we going and what have we found? Nothing yet. Typical. That is the problem with not having a proper aircraft carrier. You haven't got the foresight as to where the little darlings are. But we seem to have a bit of a lemming train going down this side. And now I'm feeling a bit bad. Perhaps I should not have come this way. Well, let's have a look. What have we got over here? Thank you, Tiger, for smoking up. That's also another very nice little ship, the Tiger 59. Oh, I've nicknamed her Tigger, but we won't go. She is gorgeous. Lovely little ship. Still got a bit of time. Right, I've only got 14 seconds, so I'm gonna...
Autopilot mode enabled.
And... take it down to half speed. By the time I've come out of that, torpedo bombers are ready. Get my guns set, that when I come back, I will have the guns in respectable order. Well, hey, and off we go. Just like the Issei, they've got the power boost, the rockets, which will fall away once they are extinguished. There they go. Just don't accidentally drop them on your local battleship. They won't hit your friendlies, that's for sure. Computer, it's saying no. Right, so I can't boost. I've got a boost, but I've only got that boost. I haven't got the added consumable down the bottom. I can't drop a spotter plane. I can't drop fighters. I am literally just, oi you, I want to hit you with my torpedoes. And I'm coming in, boys. Try and duck below the anti-air. Drop the bombs. And as you can see, I think I lost a plane. Yep. But you get 2 per plane. Oh, that is very sweet. Thank you, darling, for taking that. But I got 3,490 damage. They do not do a lot of damage. So, yeah. Right, let's get the...
Autopilot mode disabled.
Let's see if we can... You know what I mean by the angle of the dangle of these things? Mind you, I am turning in the opposite direction to come away. It's the other side of lemming trains. We've lemming trained this side, they've lemming trained the other side. Because this side, not realising that this is the weaker side, is not pushing. What can you do? Ooh. I've got 1 minute. Because I was... the countdown starts when you launch. So I was flying for a minute. So now I've only got 1 minute left. To, just over a minute to go. So I was flying for more than a minute. So that's why it always feels as though you're reloading quicker, but you're not. You're still 3 minutes per load per 4 planes. Even if you lose them, you've still got the same amount of time to reload them. And bearing in mind there is no captain skills for planes on the battleships, cruisers, destroyers, or anything else. You haven't got, these hybrid ships have not got Pacific plane skills. Because they're not a separate class. So it's whatever class they are assigned to. Like the East is a battleship, the Tonne is a cruiser. So you use the cruiser skills or the battleship skills. You haven't got any aircraft carrier skills for these. Which I think would be overpowered if you did. That's my thought. I think if they had some aircraft carrier skills, I think it might be a tiny weeny bit overpowered. But being a teeny bit too much. I mean, bearing in mind this has got torpedoes as well. I mean, I'm not playing it too well because new ship. And I'm not going forward and doing what I normally do. I did in Yusei. I will go forward in Yusei. Well, it is a battleship. It's not quite Fuzzle. It's more Hager. You know, the Hager. I call Huggy. More like the Hager. As you say, right, she is one that has got to go, and it's in the Oh God clan. Okay. Give me... I don't want to read the rest. That is tiny weeny bit naughty. Well, give me anime doodahs. I always set the
Autopilot mode enabled.
autopilot. Just... That's going to go... I'll go over there and then go over there, I think. Right, I set the autopilot for the simple reason I know my ship is going to go in the right place. Because when you fire the guns, just remember when you fire the planes, sorry, the guns will stay in the same position until you get back to the ship. Right, I usually keep these really close by, sort of with just after the 10. You know, you got that 10k torpedo. Usually just about that sort of distance. But this is a ship that needs to go. It's going to face a few torpedoes, and I think it just dodged them. So, oh God, give me some anime things. You are going to come to meet my friends. Or have you just... You have. You took down one of my planes, you horrible Oris. That's nice. Oh, I missed. Only got one on the east side. There is a destroyer out there. Fingers crossed, maybe? Yeah, we'll go back to the ship. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Right.
Autopilot mode disabled.
He's only 50... Oh, hold up. Hold up. What are you doing coming through here, babe? You may have met your match with that one.
Requesting fire support.
Oh. Oh, it's an island in the way there. Oh, some of them went over.
Enemy battleship detected.
Oh, he's gone too far out now. That's a shame. Don't crash into it. You sausages. Well, I suppose that's their destroyer out the game, so we've only got 2 more left. If only those had realised at the beginning that that was the weaker side. Now this is the weaker side. Yes, you say, I can't hit you, darling, you're behind the island. Come away from the island, my dear. You're not going to. So let's play with a Farragut, if we can. I mean, these are nice guns. Don't get me wrong. I think I would have preferred the Megamis 155s. Because they're slightly faster reloading and they still hit like a truck. But I suppose you can't have everything, can you? You've got the added bonus of 4 torpedo bombers on the back. Can't see where he's firing from. Bad light.
I need intelligence data.
Well, get your destroyer to go out in front. Oh, you haven't got one over there. Oh, I'm sorry. I can only be in one place. And we haven't got a CV, so you're just going to have to find an intelligence for yourself, my dear. Right, so that's Bismarck. Veneto. Bayern is coming this way. Tasty. Bayern? No. Oh, I didn't set me what's it. It's too late now to worry about it. So I think I'm still on half power. We're going to do a quickie, I think. Quickie recce. They wanted some... Right, there's you thingy. I can't hit him. See, I haven't got any extra boosty consumable. Veneto.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I've already lost one plane. Take them back. I seem to have found an island. That's because I didn't set my my autopilot. He's only 11k away. If we can motivate backwards, he's got good. I didn't see whether I hit him. Don't think I did. No.
There's a slim chance we may actually
Note to oneself. Veneto has AA. That Bayern and the Veneto together, maybe. It could have been a joint AA. But yeah, I must admit, I've attacked the Veneto before with my aircraft carrier, and that was painful. But that was just too painful. Could barely got the launch off. And even then, I panicked a bit because otherwise I wouldn't have had any planes left. So that's a bit of annoyance. There we go. Right, so everything that was nearby is gone. And they all seem to be in that corner. Let's see if we can get some burn baby burn going. Maybe. No, I missed. Joy of my life. I mean, low damage game or what? But we are ahead on points. We're ahead on ships. And I mean, this is only the, early days for this ship. I haven't got to know her yet, so. We just got her. Bless us little socks. There we go. You're going out that way. Okay. And I bet you someone else is going to get the kill because I've missed. Half speed. Set the thingy.
Autopilot mode enabled.
And then take off. There you go. Right, what's left? Toronto, Cleveland. Okay, so. Do I want to go near Cleveland? No. Toronto. There's a Richelieu. Now, I wonder if it was the combined effort of the...
Battle ends in
Oh.
5 minutes.
No, you're on your own over here. No. I don't know, they may be far enough away. Oh, sausages, let's do this. Let's get your... You've got far too many hit points for my liking, sir. Let's take you down a peg, sir. Slow them down. Take my torpedoes, darling. They're all yours. With pink bows. How many are you going to take, darling? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, that reduced him down a fraction, didn't it?
Autopilot mode disabled.
Oh, you're sailing. Oh, didn't have a flood though, which is a bit annoying.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, that's annoying. But I am capping. And I'm not spotted. Never mind the cap, boys. He's dead. Good. There's no one else in here with me. What we got left?
Chance we may actually win this.
A very slim chance, Jingles, my dear. I'm going to make sure of it by staying on the cap, I think. Because that Cleveland is legging it.
Jolly good show, old boy. Well, that didn't completely suck. Autopilot mode enabled.
You know what I'm going to do? Can't send torpedoes his way. Should have liked to have done, but it's not going to happen. He's over there, the other side of everywhere. Come on, girls. Let's go. Whee!
Waypoint reached.
Well, you can't see him, but I'm going to do my best to help you see him. Or is he out of my sight? And they can see him. There he is. Unfortunately, I just used all my boosts up already. Is there going to be enough of a Cleveland left for me to attack? Am I going to actually cap the base out beforehand? Shall we see? I'm making sure we cap this. I'm making sure we win this game. Nope, I capped. That doesn't matter. The win is the thing. We won the game. That Cleveland got away with it lightly. Good one. Yep. Tony. A little bit of everything. I think that's the best way to put it. The only thing it doesn't have is smoke. It doesn't have a spotting aircraft. It doesn't need it. I think that's the only thing missing, actually, is smoke. Because it doesn't need anything else. It's got everything else. It's got the spotting. It's got the torpedoes absolutely everywhere. It's got respectable guns, even though I would have preferred the faster firing 155s. But even so, for what it is, the balance is good. I think if it had anything else, it would be overpowered. in the game. This is, um, yeah, I think she's cool. She's cool. Having that 3 minute reload is respectable. Otherwise, it would be too much. I like it. So it's in the armory in a dockyard near you as of now. For all regions, she is here. She is available. She was out on the NA and I think Asia yesterday where they patched. And because EU, RU, and everybody else is now all patched. So, yep, she's in an armory near you guys. Nice one. And as I said, there's the premium containers as well, which you can buy for your goldie poos. Or you can use coal to buy the standard ones. And these are the featured ones. If you run out of the shipbuilding ones, because I didn't finish that, they're 1,000 gold each. I think the 1,000 gold each is not gold, coal is a bit, but at the end of the day, you get 1,000 gold a day if you get all your over 1,000 gold a day if you do it right. So yeah, you can do one a day even if you wanted. But I personally would save my coal. Got all the captains are up and running. Lots of dashers. Have you noticed we have dasher in Sweden? Not Sweden, in the Netherlands. We have all sorts of dashers. Dashers are dashers everywhere. Everyone can have a dasher. Love dasher. So yeah, lots of them. I do like Dasher. She's cool. But yeah, so we've got them all there for coal, and you've got all your normal bits. As I said, the research bureau has changed, and this has all come out on here. I haven't actually gone through that properly yet, so that's something I've got to look into. But all in all, good patch. And the other thing, apart from Donny, which is what I did this for, was the ground battles. Go into battle in a tier 9 and 10. Only 9 and 10s. Every battle you go into, you get 3 intelligent reports. You add them up, and then you can go in with all your little darling. You can go in 14 intelligent points per time you go in. That basically stops you from continuously playing the same ship all the time. I agree with that. So yeah, go into this mode and you can gain those reports. But you can't get them in anything else. Oh, and don't forget, we've still also got the most amazing, wonderful ranked battles. 1 month, 18 days left as of this recording. You are, can you behave, please? Thank you. So yeah, everything's all going swimmingly. Don't forget, if you get any bugs, report them on the forums. If you keep crashing, report them on the forums as well. And try and find your crash reports folder because they need it. Okay, apart from that, I hope you've had a lovely day, and I'll see you on the open sea, captains. Maybe in the sky, and maybe on land. See you in battle. Bye, captains.